What's going on, everybody? I'm Jabby Kaway, joined by Chara Kirk.
What's up?
We are continuing Succession, Season 3, Episode 6, What It Takes. So, if you're watching with us on YouTube, you are seeing a cut-down version of our reaction because we can only show a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you'd like to watch the entire thing with us without any cuts or interruptions, head over to our Patreon page or become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction. You'll just need your own HBO Max subscription, aka Max, so that you can open up each episode side by side with our reaction. We give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown sync, and it's like you're watching it with 2 of your favorite pals from the internet.
Yeah.
If you're watching with us on Patreon or memberships already, thanks so much for supporting us here. If you're watching with us on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications. Pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Here we go.
Mr. Roy, we'd like to move on to the matter of these illegal payments. Specifically, your first-hand knowledge of what happened.
Yep.
How these illegal payments were made, or approved, and by whom.
Yep, got it. What's next?
Do you? I bet he's just like doodling.
I approve the illegal payments because I love sexual assault and I love to cover it up. Is that bad?
Okay,
That's
we can wrap
Come
up.
on, just we'll privately run the timeline at home, but yeah.
Oh, this is just a drill?
Yeah, it's just a drill.
You know, Waystar is now cooperating, helpfully offering up 1 billion pages of documents,
Whoa.
Good God.
offering up employees for talks with DOJ and worker safety protocols around cruises. We can adjust, but this isn't a slam dunk here.
That's not good.
I have the quote-unquote best lawyer in town. I have the best story. I have fucking receipts.
I hear you're concerned. You have a big day tomorrow, okay?
But let's try harder. Yeah, let's try harder. Thank you.
I like
Dang.
her. I like her a lot.
I know, I like her. I love how she deals with him. She must have dealt with a lot of people like him in her career, you know?
Also, I like her face.
Oh.
You okay?
You're gonna be a fucking sour person.
The last time that we talked properly, you humiliated me at the shareholder meeting, so I thought I should just check in.
It was a long day, and I was unwell.
Excuses.
I'm just glad that we still have a company to act on behalf of, thanks to me.
Carrie, get Shiva.
Oh.
She has to constantly, like, announce what she's done because she's going unappreciated.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she let it go so quick, how he embarrassed her. But I guess she's used to it.
Yeah.
Ooh la la, did you see that extra?
I know, I did. I was like, that's a fancy extra.
Wow, you can really smell the panic.
At the Future Freedom Summit is of the utmost importance to our party and our country. The next president of the United States is somewhere in this very room.
He is, and he's hard as a rock.
The health of our republic depends on it.
And the health of my portfolio.
And that
To the Republic.
to the republic. Thank you. Republic.
Greg.
Yeah.
Greg is on edge.
Some guy with an undercut just called me soy boy.
Oh, don't worry, Greg. It's a nice safe space where you don't have to pretend to like Hamilton.
Well, I like Hamilton. So, what is this actually
It
here?
has to be improvised.
Picking the next president. Selecto el presidento.
How is he? The raisin.
He's out of a job in 6 months.
We felt the country needed to know.
So, what are you hearing? Well, with the president out, we need a nominee. So welcome to Clowntown. 6 months to Election Day.
Is this real? Wow.
The delegates will choose at the RNC, of course, but
What if he actually became president?
I know.
we need to choose here first.
It's Boyer, right? We're going Boyer?
Yep. Cleanest option is the vice president. The party needs to be united. So I hope since you...
Dave's good. I like Dave.
We all like Dave.
Steady old plow horse.
Guy must have the wettest lips in North America.
Yeah, it's like he's a cartoon bear and there's always a...
He just needs some good old chapstick.
Congratulations, by the way,
Oh, okay. For what? What have I done now?
for the wedding.
What?
Your mother is Caroline Collingwood, no?
Yeah.
She's getting married now. Peter Munyon?
What? Oh, shit.
Look at that.
That's how he's finding out.
Yeah.
Could you forward that to me, actually?
Oh, that's awkward.
Thank you. I'll see you around. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Could you excuse us for just a moment?
Certainly.
Thank you so much. Did you know about this withholding bitch? What? You know Glenn, the Brexit pervert?
What?
Who's Peter Onion?
I don't fucking know him. Wonder if that first part fucker now.
Call him.
Yeah, what?
I'm here with Shiv. Just wanted to let you know, new dad just dropped.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, Mummy's getting remarried, dingus.
Did you know?
You mean, Rory?
No, she took the view. Fuck Rory.
Hey, Shiv, is it true you were at the Hate Fest? Burning books and measuring skulls down in Nuremberg, Virginia?
Yeah. What are you doing with your weekend? Planning to send us all to jail, your favorite?
All right, just wanted to let you know Mummy still doesn't love you. Bye, Ken, bye.
What a dick. Jeez.
My prison consultant called. It looks like the place upstate might be full.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the same.
Well, you're tired. You'll feel better about that in the morning.
Oh, yeah? One day closer to my incarceration, right?
She's the least empathetic individual.
I mean, I know it's the same
Tom.
every day, but it's...
Wow.
I don't get why you keep wanting to talk about it.
Because.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Because this awful thing lingering
real
over
thing.
him the whole time.
Honey, I don't know what else there is to say. Sorry.
I mean, it would be another matter if she was going to jail, then she would be feeling all this stuff.
Oh. I stopped my birth control.
There's not really any point.
To making love?
Yeah, well, you're still on contraception. It's just like throwing so much cake batter at a brick wall.
Oh, he's holding out.
Ooh.
Damn.
What a turn of events.
Denied.
In connection to what we've been talking about today that we haven't covered.
Not that I can think of now.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Roy. Counselor, thank you.
How'd that go? Did it go okay?
It was a good start, and they'll have another session.
We can say it went badly, Lisa. It's okay.
Okay, let's.
Oh.
We'll do the Monday morning quarterback and
They spent all day trying to find hairline fractures in my story. Meanwhile, my dad's a tsunami of corruption.
They don't do cuddles, Ken.
Right.
They're scared of my dad.
On.
They pretend they're on the side of justice. They pretend they're on the side of the whistleblowers.
Not here. Shh.
But they're chicken shit.
Not here.
That should put a rocket up their asses.
Oh. No.
Listen to your lawyer. Oh my God, I bet she's like 100% regretting.
We do
like,
not want this to get
representing him.
politicized.
Well, everything is politics, so...
Kendall, do you think you're smarter than me?
Good question.
No.
Because maybe you are, but I am a better lawyer. You acted high-handed and defensive, and then you sometimes undermined my status and didn't appear to be frank about your own involvement. But let's take stock, okay?
Yeah, let him know.
Comfrey, Lisa's out. Turns out she's a toxic person. You know?
Oh
and
my
once
gosh.
I get the new legal aid team in place, we got to put that out with the right context. Okay?
Okay.
What?
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Because he doesn't want to be told that he's doing something wrong.
Greg, will you keep a note?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and the toilet. Your toilet is your stair machine, it's your bench, it's your fridge, it's your lover, it's your brother, it's your priest. Oh, and also, most importantly, it's also your toilet.
Right. Yeah, that's a big part of prison.
Could be a perfect job. Is Greg necessary?
Just keep your trap shut. Watch.
All right, thank you, sir. Minimizing the Greg window.
There's a lot of chat, a lot of flapping, but Ron and me are going to meet and figure out how we can pull for the same name. We need one voice in this so we could fall apart and hand it to the donkey gang. Right. So.
Wow.
Well, shouldn't we kick it around a bit? You know, it feels like it's poised. So if you and Petkus come together and then the other donors follow, then it's...
Exactly. We haven't got all night.
I like Connor Roy.
Yeah, put yourself out there.
So if it's now, I guess Boyer, but can I just say I don't like Boyer what? What's with the fucking...
Roman, no disrespect, but Boyer's yesterday's papers. The Dems will run on change and blow him away.
See if we can deal.
The base does like him, right?
This is so crazy and so sick.
Tom.
Uh-huh. Where are you right now?
In the room deciding who the next president's gonna be.
Shiv, can I just say, and I know that we have had our differences, but I do think you are so brave for picking the brown man.
Do you have something you want to tell Dad from Mom? A message that maybe...
Ooh!
I have a message. Mom's getting remarried to Peter. Peter Money.
You're fucking kidding. A seat sniffer?
They would love it, apparently, if you came to their big Tuscan wedding.
Oh, la-di-da. And they sent you as messenger boy.
God.
Oh, that went well.
Not until he shows up there.
I was expecting that to take a turn.
So I will take the Griddle Hero Special, please, with double hash browns, fully loaded.
I might just watch him. I think you know, I've always liked you, Tom.
I like you too, Kendall. I mean, I have notes.
I have notes.
I think mine might be more extensive.
Yours. But look, I think I can get you out of this mess. Where you're going. You know they're calling you the Christmas tree. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's complicated. It is. But I'm here to ask, are you interested in an alternative, theoretically?
What can he actually offer him?
Yeah.
I have of late decided not to tarry too much with hope.
Okay, well, my case is...
Oh, he meant that.
My case is fine. But if I had someone who could say that nothing gets signed off on without my dad say so, which I think we both know to be true.
Oh, I don't know that I do know that, Ken.
That was a good move on his part in case there was a tape recorder.
I guess there are other names.
We have.
What a stupid idiot.
Salgado has great narrative.
Quit butt huffing Salgado, Shiv. We all supported your little DC lemonade stand, but this is the fucking real world. This actually matters.
Roman, you just love the boot because you love to be kicked by it.
What about Connor?
Interesting.
Oh my God.
Well, if you can see it, should we talk about it?
Kids.
Sure, I don't know. Yeah. Wait, but like, really?
He thinks it's a big joke.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're all fucking weirdos anyway, so why not? No offense, Con.
Not taken.
I mean, he's a good-looking kid. He's smart in his way. For his boys.
This is how you get George Bush. W.
Yeah.
As a political consultant, what do you think?
Come on.
Well, okay, well, not huge name ID, but the family name will be a factor.
A positive? One of many?
He's got no track record.
Nothing to beat me with. I'm a clean skin.
And I guess in terms of presentation and connection skills.
Tick, tick.
He can walk and chew gum.
We're talking about trying to make Connor president of the United States of America. Crap pants.
Roman, it's a big tent. Why don't you just come in?
Sure, I might call the guy who waxes my balls. He's a possible.
Greg.
Now you want his opinion?
I think I could see myself spoiling my ballot in his favor, depending on the opposition. Yeah.
What do you think, Shiv?
You know, my dad seems powerful. Shiv seems safe. But, I don't know, you think she'll still be there? Waiting for you after prison?
No, she won't.
Yeah, no.
How exactly does it work if I do come over
Great
to you?
question.
I mean, how is it better for me when I tell my wife, whom I love, and this family that I'm turning against them? How?
Tell her what she's doing, bring her over, Logan goes down. Shiv knows who the fucking man is.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work though.
My hunch is that you're going to get f***ed. Because I've seen you get f***ed a lot. And I've never seen Logan get fucked once.
Wow. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. What's he doing?
Huh, nice. Classy. Do you know what they're doing up in the suite? They're picking the next president.
Wow. I mean, based off of what he said, I don't blame Tom for deciding to stick with Logan.
I mean, did Ken really offer him anything strong?
No.
So...
Menken's gonna take the weekend's travel, and Petkus has confirmed he's backing.
Good. Sunday show pushed him this morning. Let's see if this horse can run.
She looks like the assistant to a supervillain.
Yeah.
Family photo.
With him? No. No.
We're all in it. Let's go.
We've got enough people in the shop. I'm good.
Oh.
Get in the photo, please.
How's this gonna go?
Yeah.
Are you part of this family or not?
Uh-oh. Is she gonna join Kendall?
I'm not standing next to him. I'll be in the photo, but not right by him.
Oh, compromise.
You win, Pinky. You win. You did good this weekend, son.
Oh, no.
Next to Congressman.
Siobhan getting edged out.
Thank you. Okay, everybody.
I'm surprised they have Tom in the photo.
Thank you. Should we get a couple of just...
Yeah. She let it be known.
It's very upsetting because it feels real. It feels like this is what actually happens.
Yeah, probably.
I have no idea what actually happens. I have no idea how these things are actually decided. All I know is we didn't get Bernie, and I'm still not over it. So, it feels like there are these backdoor conversations that control and dictate the outcome of our, political landscape all the time, and we have like no control over it because there are these families, the Illuminati, that's just dictating the direction that the ship goes, and it's like we have this artificial thing that we believe in is what it feels like. I would love to think that we all collectively can swing things in a particular way, but it's like when you get down to it, most of the states are kind of made up their minds based on their football team, and then you have a couple of swing states, and that's who they're most of the conversation's catering to.
Yeah, I mean, I think when Greg had the little Freudian slip where he was like, I don't think you should crown or back Connor, it just made me realize, I was like, yeah, it really does kind of feel like these medieval kingmakers or something where they're having that conversation and like, who are we going to make king next?
That's kind of what it's modeled after.
Yeah, exactly.
When you were like, they can't go with Connor because he's a dummy, I'm just like, have you been around?
No, but I think, yeah, of course you can crown a dummy, right? It's been done, but I don't think that is Logan's style.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, he does want someone that he is able to kind of maybe manipulate, or
who can you manipulate more?
Who's going to be favorable?
Who is more easy to manipulate? That dude who is clearly a racist, or his son? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But then you actually have to get people to vote for Connor.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It seemed like he had a cult following. It's
yeah, but that's a cult following. He's got his weirdo con heads.
I don't know, man. It just seems like that's kind of how these things start, and they just kind of come out of nowhere and take over the vote.
Maybe. What do I know?
But the people who seem to be behind Connor, it almost feels like Heaven's Gate or something. It's kind of nuts, like a real cult. So Timothy McVeigh for the joke. That's just like a weird analogy that they made. I forgot who the other person was.
Roosevelt or
maybe it was Roosevelt, but McVeigh is like one of the most awful people in history. He bombed. I don't remember exactly where it was. I think it was in Oklahoma. It was an Oklahoma City bombing.
Oh.
And it was awful. It was really bad. He's a domestic terrorist, basically. And so she's saying, like, all these people are Timothy McVeigh's. It's just like, that's a very, like, dark way to classify all of these people.
Right.
But I guess it makes sense.
Well, yeah, none of them seem particularly nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a room full of sharks.
Yeah. You know, just like listening to the dialogue, it's every bit as icky as you imagine those kinds of conversations would be between these different people who are just really out for themselves and, you know, lining their own pockets as much as possible, you know, creating their own opportunity. And no one actually cares about the people that they represent because it's kind of impossible. It's just like the way things are set up. I forget exactly what the positions are called, but it's like each person represents the constituents. They represent way too many people. There's no way that it can be balanced. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're a big country.
Yeah.
And the people in Washington, a lot of them just really don't seem to care, is what it feels like. This episode is bringing up weird feelings and frustrations that I don't typically like to talk about. And a large part of the reason I don't like to talk about it is because I often just put my head in the sand. And as a result, I'm not quite as educated as I should be. And whenever I take my head out of the sand, I just get angry. And I put my head back in the sand.
You're like, no, this is not good for my stress level.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't deal with this. I
Yeah.
understand. I think for me, it's interesting how in this episode, and I guess also in this season, it's kind of turned into the let's feel sorry for Tom show. Because I feel like in previous seasons, it was kind of more Kendall. And Kendall's, for me at least, Kendall's kind of turned into this like egomaniacal, head stuck up his own arse guy who won't listen to reason and is floundering hardcore. And now Tom is the guy that I'm feeling quite sorry for, you know? I mean, yeah, they're all kind of awful, right? And we know this, but you can't help but feel, or at least I can't help but feel sorry for Tom and how he's like dealing with the very real possibility of going to prison, and his wife is unsympathetic. And then, you know, he's talking to someone who he thinks, oh, you know, he might understand because Greg feels like he might be in a similar situation. But then to have Greg be like, so do you mind if I hang my guilt, my crime, whatever on your Christmas tree? And he's just like, at this point,
might
whatever.
as well. Going down anyway, yeah.
Yeah, you know, it feels sad.
I see where you're coming from, because, like, obviously, when you remove good people from the picture, right, and your gradient is bad to fucking terrible, it's easier to feel sympathy for the person who's bad.
Yeah,
I get you.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
I don't feel bad for Tom necessarily, but I think his acting is fantastic.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, everyone's great.
Of the characters in the show right now, yeah, if I were to have empathy for anyone, it would be him. But I think they're all awful people still. And I haven't forgotten that. I refuse to. But Tom definitely is like the one who deserves the most empathy amongst the crowd. I don't know, like, it's so interesting to me that he doesn't just run away. I guess he can't. He'd get caught. I don't know. He can't. Probably is on a do not fly list or something.
Yeah, it would just look worse.
Yeah.
It would look way worse if he ran away. It'd be like, okay, what?
But there was an interesting moment in the middle of the show that I can't seem to shake. It's when he was at dinner. Kendall essentially expressed the thing that I feel like maybe the audience felt, which is, you know, you kind of fucked your way to the top, right? You maneuvered and pivoted and you know, to get into this particular position. And he's like, well, I love my wife. And he genuinely means that.
Yes.
That's why he's still in this particular situation to a certain degree, because he loves his wife and he's so loyal to her to a fault.
Yeah, because he is kind of quite traditional in that sense, you know, like he is just a sweet Midwestern boy who kind of found his way into this family, ended up really enjoying the high life, but really did or does genuinely love his wife. I
thought Kendall asked a good question though. It's like, dude, do you think she's gonna be there for you when you get out?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
There's no reason for her. Like, she's not even there for you right now.
Yeah.
Why would she be there for you 18 months from now when you get out of prison?
Yeah.
She's gonna move on. Like,
And that's why he wants to have a baby so badly. It's an anchor baby.
There were some interesting fleeting moments of looks, and I'm just wondering if that implies anything in terms of an evolution with regards to that. Because when she was losing in the conversation where Roman, because he calls her Romulus sometimes.
That's his real name.
Yeah, so Roman just annihilated her in terms of like this, political banter and whatever, and his guy got picked, right? And so Shiv was like feeling very salty about that.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, let's go. It's like she still considers Tom as like part of her and has her back. And there was like little fleeting expressions going on in her eyes.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if this is speaking to the possibility of a direction that she doesn't expect herself to go, which is she's going to open up to the possibility of having a kid with him before he goes to prison. If he's going to hold out, right, on something she thinks she has power with, it's entirely possible she's going to give in.
Yeah, I mean, that was interesting when, she was trying to put the moves on him and he was like, actually, no, because like, what's the point? And her face was just like flabbergasted. Like, are you seriously refusing to have sex with me? Like, that's crazy. I can't imagine that's ever happened to her in her life before.
That pairing, that kind of the personality types, I feel like there are a lot more of those pairings and personality types than you would think out there in the world.
Sure.
Just a lot, But anyway, I'm not going to get into why I think that. So you guys, hopefully you enjoyed some of that reaction and discussion. Let us know your feelings in the comments below. I'm Jabby Kuwait. This is
ACHARA Kirk.
Peace out.